welcome in Trysta Krick, bet MGM tonight. Buddy, how are you feeling today?
What about what part?
Yusuf Nurkic forever. Your boy Anthony Simons got paid. I think you got GP too, if I'm not mistaken. He went to Portland.
Good pickup, really good pickup.
It's a good look.
I mean, Portland is working,
making some moves. There are decisions being made. What the quality of those decisions are, we have not. Listen, I took a nap. Today, right before I came on with you guys. That's how tiring this free agency has been for me.
Have you been caught up on the Rudy Gobert story yet?
So it's 5 first-round picks, but yet it's really 6 because of Walker Kessler. Is that what?
I thought it was 4 and it's 5 because of Walker Kessler.
Yeah, it's 4.
But there's a pick swap, so it's 4 first round.
That's the pick swap,
and then a pick swap in 27 or something.
Okay, so we'll make this as complicated as possible. I think it's 3, the pick swap, and Walker. See, I think that's how they got to 5.
That's crazy. Either way, it's crazy. It's crazy.
Probably knows more from her now than I can keep track of.
Kevin Durant is going to get all the picks, isn't he? Like if Rudy Gobert gets this, I don't even think there's a place Kevin Durant can go that will have enough to get him there.
Well,
you know, like
he wants to go back. He wants to go back into time, like Blackstreet.
You know, I actually proposed this last night. I said, "How about this?" Because lifelong Dubs fan here. Andrew Wiggins.
Yep.
Jordan Poole, Kuminga, and a bunch of unprotected first-round picks. You got to feel really good about that.
Well, for sure. I wasn't even talking about that. I was talking about if you want to go to OKC.
Oh,
who got the picks?
Yep, they do have
they
picks.
got 90.
They do. I was wondering about that too. I don't know if Sam Presti.
They both work, by the way, very easily. They both work probably better than any trade in the entire league works for Kevin Durant.
It's interesting how time is a flat circle.
That's a Kyrieism right there.
So KD and Kyrie will go to
the Earth is a flat circle.
That's what I've heard.
But so we're talking about Portland. I liked everything they did on draft night. I virtually haven't liked anything they've done since. What do you think about the Trailblazers? I mean, I like GP2, and I like Anthony Simons, but $100 million is a lot. How are you feeling about Portland right now?
So what I think we now know is that long-term deals mean nothing, right? Mm-hmm. It's just a matter of having assets that you have under your control and can move for other assets or picks moving forward. Now, how this roster actually works right at this second, I have no idea. Is it going to be Dame Josh Hart or Dame Anthony Simons 1-2 punch with Josh Hart and Shaedon Sharpe off the bench? You're going to probably keep Nurk because really, who else are you going to go after that's going to be able to provide you that, I guess, camaraderie and simpatico with Dame? Unless you're going to go after Kevon Looney and overpay.
Well, you've already kept Nurk to the tune of 4 years, $70 million.
No, that's what I mean. So, like, what else?
You've really kept Nurk.
No, that's just, who I knew we were screwed. I almost cussed. I knew we were screwed when this moment happened. Nurk, I want to say, I'm not sure, don't quote me, but I'm pretty sure Nurk's the only one of my brothers that's a part of Clutch. So when Nurk joined Clutch, I was like, man, he's gonna get the bag. I don't know where he's gonna go, but I know the one thing is for certain: our man Rich Paul is getting that boy his bread.
I'm actually going to research this because I have to know. Is Kevin Love not a part of Clutch?
I didn't think so.
Oh, maybe. I mean, they was all at the wedding. My man just had the most.
Congratulations to Kevin Love, man. It was like a beautiful ceremony.
I'm going to get to the. Have we mentioned, like, you guys got Jeremy Grant, didn't you?
Yes.
Yeah, we talked there.
We got Jeremy Grant. We talked to you. I talked to you after draft Yeah,
I mean, he hasn't come up in your assessment of the team at all today.
I guess it doesn't matter. None of it matters. Like,
oh my God.
Oh,
I think this team's not contending. Like, maybe it will, but I was actually also thinking about this too. We almost messed around and hired Danny Ainge, and now we know what Danny Ainge would have done to our organization. He would have traded everybody. We would have been like a like it's tumbleweeds rolling through, and it's just a bunch of first round draft picks because that he got to Utah fast and he traded everybody. Boy, Quinn Snyder out the door. He's like, I can't be a part of this tear down rebuild. So the writing was on the wall. I guess it's like, what are we doing? Are we really trying to retool around Dame? And is it even possible? Like, if Phoenix gets Kevin Durant and the Warriors are still themselves, and you've got other teams that are like the Clippers that are getting better, tell me how this Portland team gets to be a contender in Dame's prime. Is that the only one of my brothers on Clutch? Did you find out?
Yes, it is. It is. This is amazing. It is just Yusuf Nurkic. This is incredible. No one but you. They really let Yusuf Nurkic in the club.
I was like, wow, he's gonna get paid. God damn.
Amazing. Good for him.
He'll probably be dripped out too. Now I know why. Yeah. He'd be having the chain. He'd be having the bust. All that, man.
How did they not sign Chet? Like Chet's
I was just about to say that. That's where my mind went. Listen, when Chet inevitably fires his agent, he'll come and run to Rich Paul. It takes a while. You got to get seasoned in the league before you know who can finesse who.
Oh, Chet's going to get seasoned. He's going to get a whole bunch of seasoning here. His first
year,
he is. He's about to be be a one-man reality show.
He's gonna get Napoleon Dynamite's brother. I'm telling you.
Allspice up in there in the Chet Holmgren household. Little cinnamon. But do you guys agree? Like, there's just not a scenario you can say to yourself, like, I get the picture. Like, I get, okay, we want to get guys that can defend at the point of attack. That's Gary Payton. That's Josh Hart. I got that. Get that. Okay, we want financial flexibility. We end up getting Jeremy Grant. Good stuff. Planning for the future with a potential superstar and Shaedon Sharpe. Get that. But, like, if we're honest with ourselves, we know that Portland is just as close to picking up the Larry O as the Kings are.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So what does that mean? I mean, I don't know. I guess that's like it's going to
be Lillard to Sacramento. I don't know what
you would hate that. You wouldn't want that.
I wouldn't.
What do you want that for? You got De'Aaron Fox and Dame just for what?
Well, look, I'm gonna tell you, Trysta, this is what it is, and people don't understand this. This is why people who aren't from here can understand what's going on. We want to see playoff basketball, and we'll figure things out after that.
I guess that's
Are we saying that's all we ever want in life? Absolutely not. But it's been 16 years. We want to see an experienced playoff basketball. We, at least for one season, want to stop being the butt of everybody's jokes.
You guys are like, I just want to get laid. Like, okay, I don't care who. I don't care what she looks like. I don't care if she's someone I can take home to mom. Listen, I just want.
It's literally American Pie.
That's it, man.
At this point,
that's all we're trying to do. And then we'll figure out love later.
We'll
figure love out later.
Baby steps here. It's been a while. It's a dry desert out there in Sacktown.
Fans, we've got a pact to make the playoffs. That's what it is. We've got a pact to make the playoffs before prom.
It's phenomenal knowledge. That's good knowledge.
I tell you what, though, you get to the playoffs one time and you start feeling like it's not enough. Because it's one thing to not make the playoffs and to be a lottery team like y'all. It's another thing to know you're going to make the playoffs, not have a good draft pick, and be sad because you watch your team lose in the playoffs. That's sad. It's really sad.
Mm-hmm.
We wouldn't know.
I don't know nothing about this. I'll tell you right now, it's not sadder than this. It's not sadder than this. This is miserable. And I don't want to be miserable no more.
I hope you guys are closer to that. I hope you're closer to the playoffs. I do hope for that for you.
What do you think? What do you think about Malik Monk and Kevin Huerter and the last few days at the Kings?
Vibes, baby. Lots of offense. Take it for the betting, because I know I come on here as like a whatever betting person. Just take Kings overs like usual. Just take Kings overs. You're gonna get the numbers. We're gonna see a lot of 235s. 247s. Still take the over. We're gonna get a bunch of games 140 to 137. That's what this, and it's gonna be a lot of fun.
Mike Brown ain't gonna be happy with that.
Mike Brown is gonna lose his mind.
Mike Brown not gonna be happy with that at all.
Pulling his hair out, being like, play defense. Like my man Monty went out and got Malik Monk. What are we supposed to do? Yeah. We got Kevin Huerter. Decent trade. You didn't have to give up much for him. Don't know why that trade was made on an Atlanta side. They just
want, because both of those guys are expiring contracts. They're just trying to get off some of this money that they're still stuck with. Yeah, they got Bogey, who can't stay healthy for him, so they decided to get rid of some.
When y'all's.
Yeah, well, hey, I mean, like some Kings fans who still hold on to that like to ignore the fact Bogey's missed a chunk of every season since he's been gone. If he had still been on Sacramento, those same Kings fans would be throwing a fit.
Yeah, they would.
We paid him all of this money and he can't stay on the floor. Like it's a constantly brought up subject. But one thing that we know now after the Dante DiVincenzo stuff, Monty will let you walk. Like that's become clear. He let Bogey walk. He let Dante walk. That's why with Harrison Barnes on an expiring contract, it's not that bad to just have him out here.
Yeah, it's the NBA is crazy, man. It's crazy, and they're dragging my man DeAndre Ayton through the streets, through the mud. I don't understand it. I don't get it. It's a dirty game, man.
It is.
It's dirty.
Pretty bad. What's your schedule look like? What do we got? WFAN? What do we got?
Brooklyn's going crazy right now, huh?
They don't even listen when I tell you they don't care. It's crazy.
I know.
I did a whole thing with Ian Begley, insider for the Knicks and for the Nets. Guy is the main one covering these teams for SNY. I have him on 20 minutes. Do you think anyone called in about the Knicks or the Nets? No. And I was talking about Kyrie leaving, Kevin Durant asking a trade. This was last Saturday before he asked out. We had some juicy nuggets coming out there. And not one caller, they stayed on the line in the queue to talk about how Aaron Judge needs to be the next Joe DiMaggio.
I think that it's more like this, right, Trysta? It's like, yeah, I understand about Kyrie and KD or whatever, but why did we just give Aaron Judge $19 million? Why? What are they doing? Just give him the $250 million he's looking for and keep him in pinstripes for life. I don't even know what the issue is.
Some guys call in, they're like, doesn't Aaron Judge want to be the next Joe DiMaggio? And I'm like, that's not the question, guys. The question is, don't the Yankees want Aaron Judge to be the next Joe DiMaggio? Because if Aaron Judge is the best player in all of baseball right now, Mr. Baseball, they got a whole section, the judges' chambers. They got the judges' chambers out there, a little wooden section that they can charge extra money for. People coming in wigs. They're just like, stacking cash. If Mr. Good-looking 6'7" Aaron Judge can't get respect and he has to go to court to get his bread, God help us.
Hey,
God help us.
Aaron Judge, come home.
Yeah.
Come home, Aaron Judge. You see what time it is, big dog. Come home, Aaron Judge. They don't treat you right in New York. Come on home, Aaron.
It's going to be interesting. Also, question for y'all. Are you guys going to Summer League or no?
No Summer League for us.
Because of Keegan? Just because of Keegan?
No.
No.
You literally bailed on Summer League.
We like Keegan.
If Jaden Ivey would have been on this team, or Shaedon Sharp, tell the truth, be honest.
I would have walked if Shaedon Sharp was there. I would have walked to Vegas.
You would have gone to Vegas? It's
yeah,
Keegan Murray
I would have walked. Yeah. Jaden Ivey, I wouldn't have done anything special.
Kenny doesn't need an excuse to go to Vegas. Me, you have to drag me to Vegas. That's where we're different. It really boils down to the company's not sending us to Vegas, so we're just not going.
I see.
That
Well,
wouldn't
that's
stop Kenny though. Like if Kenny was like, "Yo, I got 2 tickets to Las Vegas. Like, let's go," he would drag me to Las Vegas with him. And that doesn't have to be for Summer League. That could be on a Tuesday.
Facts.
Well, I mean,
Boxing matches, everything.
That's still a possibility for y'all. I would love to see you there. I would love to get up. I'd love to have a little powwow with the 95.7 boys. Make nice.
Oh, we need that. Yeah,
we definitely need that.
We need y'all out there like the Bloods and the Crips with the rags tied together.
Like you guys are the Nipsey Hustles, like without
we're the Nipsey Hustles. Yeah. We're the Nipseys. We're Snoop and P Diddy. Yeah, we're trying to bring the East Coast and the West Coast together.
Yeah,
we're gonna make it happen. We're gonna make it happen.
Well, good luck to the Kings fans out there.
Yeah, you're the best. Thanks for hanging out with us.
Yeah, see you next Friday. I will be coming to you live from Summer League.
I'm about to say, hold on. Next Friday, are we gonna have like that crazy like 4K setup that we had for what was that NFL draft?
Final Four or March Madness.
That's what it was. March Madness.
March Madness. No, none of those. I think it'll just be this.
Oh,
that was 60 G's a day to rent all that stuff.
Damn.
Man, don't we work for the same company?
I was like, who has that money?
60 G's.
They're like, oh yeah, it's not the travel for you guys. It's really just the cost. Really is just the equipment. I'm like, how much does it cost? By just asking. They're like 60,000 a day for the equipment and the people. And I was like, wow. I think that's excessive.
Clearly, we've got some questions to ask. We appreciate you, Trysta. We'll see you next week in Vegas.
Guys, love you. Bye.